some music with you guys. We actually changed our plan just a little bit, Steve, from what you mentioned, but it is very, very much related to what we've been talking about here. We love telling stories, and we're inspired by Ozark storytellers that live in our vicinity. By the way, we have a PowerPoint presentation.
It's low-tech. See, this way it won't ever mess up. So I have my low-tech PowerPoint.
Hey!
That's right. Donna's the IT department for us, still on the hill.
I'm Vanna White.
And she's showing a man named Jesse Jones, who not a lot of people know, but Jesse Jones lived on Highway 23. They called that the Pig Trail. And he was an old-time storyteller, whittler, maker of musical instruments, just all-around cultural extravaganza, really. And
he said that whittling is the art of making nothing out of something.
And when we took that picture, by the way, he was 95. He'd been there a long time. He's got a bunch of kids that live right around there as well. And he told us a story that was very inspiring to us that we turned into a song about the resilience of nature and about change, and how, you know, sometimes we look out here and we look off this beautiful view and we think it's going to be that way forever, but it's not. Everything's changing all the time. But it's sometimes I think one thing he wanted us to understand was how amazingly quick nature can reclaim things that we have exploited. Sometimes mankind will move in real quickly and change everything, you know, turn everything upside down, and then when we're tired of doing that, we leave. But nature can just erase all of that damage very, very quickly.
But we think of this kind of as a metaphor for the Chinquapin chestnut tree, because it had gone away, and nature, and with the help of everyone here, it's coming back. Everything changes.
Get your fiddle there. This is for Jesse Jones, and it's called Everything Changes. Jesse took us to the mountain, to an overhanging ledge. Said there once was a town down below. Once so alive and thriving, that green, green valley, now there's hardly a remnant of a road. Over there, he said, a wooden church once stood. I imagined a graveyard in the back. And off to the left, well, that used to be a sawmill, right next to a long-gone railroad track. Grapevine, brambles, time rearranges, empires fall. Stone chimney, somebody's long forgotten home. Everything else was either burned to the ground, got buried, or somehow overgrown. The blacksmith shop and the old county jail, who would have known those days would end? And off to the west, well, that used to be the schoolgirl, now only echoes in the wind. Grapevine, brambles, time rearranges, empires fall. Everything changes. 2, 3. Not a man of very many words. He would rather show you than tell. Without a word spoken, well, he let them out to teach me the lesson that I have learned so well. Grapevine, thank you very much.
So we have something really, really cool, special to show you.
Kind of a very...
Show and tell here.
So, you know, AJ, who you've met today, is very handy with woodworking tools and has made many interesting things, like for instance these dulcimers over here and a whole bunch of odds.
Bows and...
Yeah, he's doing long bows and a whole bunch of things. So I kind of want to dedicate this to AJ. This is not, I'm getting ready to, so Jesse Jones was a master wood carver. And he, you know, wood carvers, one of the old timers, one of the things they like to do to show off their prowess at such a thing was to carve a chain out of a single piece of wood. I'm sure you've seen a wooden chain, where they take a solid piece of wood and they just keep carving it until it becomes a chain. Well, we've got a very nice example of that right here in this bag.
We're going to give you a little demonstration.
So prepare to be a little bit surprised. And by the way, this one is made out of cedar. Okay, Donna's going to take it on down the road here.
Wow.
That's a lot of
Wow.
I think he had some time on his hands.
Look at a bunch of clouds coming out of the car.
There you go, 30 feet.
Wow.
30 feet.
That's something else.
How about that? And another.
And I want to let you know that we have in our home, and you're all invited, we have the Ozark Ball Museum. We collect spherical objects, and we have thousands of spherical objects in our home in Fayetteville. And George over here, George Emery, carved us, this is another Ozark tradition. It's a ball in a cage made out of Ozark Chinquapin chestnut. Very, very, very special. So, but, and we have one, oh, do you want to?
Yeah, before we play, we're going to play another song that we play every year as a tradition, which is for the Chinquapin. But as we just talked about before the lunch break, how Steve Bost is so uniquely responsible for so much that has gone on.
And so humble.
And there are many participants, but Steve Bost is truly the center of it all.
Where's Steve? Come here a minute,
There he is,
Steve.
okay.
And come here, AJ.
We're going to bug you one more time. Now this kind of ties in with AJ as well. You know, AJ is a man of many talents. He renders lots of drawings and paintings. There's one that he made that shows all the components of the Chinquapin, from the seed to the leaf to the stem to all the different parts of the plant. And it's a beautiful piece. It's a beautiful poster. And it inspired Donna to recreate it in fiber art.
Needle felt.
As needle felting.
And so we want to give this to you as a gift.
Okay.
And so thanks to AJ for the design, and then I needle felted it. It's the Ozark Chinquapin.
Oh, wow.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. That is really pretty.
If I ever decide to go all natural, I could use this to cover me up. These aren't good
It could
jokes.
be your crossing coat.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it.
No, you're very welcome.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the good music.
Appreciate you.
So, our tradition.
So, yes, this tradition that we're getting ready to do for you, this started off really with the Chinquapin Foundation. Donna and I, when the reason we got involved, we did a benefit for the foundation on Earth Day a long time ago, about 12 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, how long ago? I don't remember.
And at the time, we had much smaller pocket, a lot less money in the bank account for the Chinquapin Foundation. And we raised some money, and they were so pleased and indebted to us that they kind of went overboard. They put us on the board, for one thing. I don't know if that's a punishment or no. We've loved being on the board, we really look forward to our annual meeting. And then they also organized the making of a Chinquapin dulcimer. Mike Holmes from Missouri made this, and
it's got little leaves that are little Chinquapin leaves design.
And so we immediately put it to use and wrote a song for the Chinquapin that we've been doing for years. And this song it's kind of fun to do this because it really it came from stories we heard here at these meetings. Old timers talking about their interaction with the tree in the old days. This song is kind of episodic. There's one about the medicinal quality. There's another one about the food quality, you know, like human beings, you know, not just animals, but human beings. And then the last verse touches on the, oh no, I'm gonna leave that alone.
That's the surprise. We'll leave that part out.
And of course the medicinal part has to do with the Cherokee tradition, which I'm so excited that we're going to have a component this afternoon having to do with that. So, what is this called? From the Cradle to the Grave, okay? Well, all right, here we go. You can be a I guess we should move taller a bit.
No, that's fine.
1, 2, 3. Grandpa carved my daddy's cradle from an Ozark Chinquapin. Said that would outlast both me and him. He said, son, take that wood someday, make a coffin for me. From the cradle to the grave, the Ozark Chinquapin tree, the Ozark Chinquapin tree. Grandpa tells a story about Lucy Nell, his wife. She had a bad case, a whooping cough that nearly took her life. Grandpa learned a remedy from an old Cherokee, cured with a tincture made from Chinquapin leaves. Grandpa carved my daddy's cradle from an Ozark Chinquapin. Said that would outlast both me and him. He said, son, take that wood someday, make a coffin for me. From the cradle to the grave, the Ozark Chinquapin tree, Ozark Chinquapin tree. Grandpa says when times were tough, we'd count meadow trees. Fighting off squirrels, we'd gather nuts to feed our family. To keep them paws from poking you, us kids would whack them with a shoe and fill a pail and our pockets full and eat them all the way to school. Grandpa carved my daddy's cradle from an Ozark Chinquapin. Said that would outlast both me and him. Said, son, take that wood someday, make a coffin for me. From the cradle to the grave, the Ozark Chinquapin tree, the Ozark Chinquapin tree. Grandpa was a trickster till the day that he died. He knew in a fire Chinquapin explodes like the 4th of July. Grandpa was cremated in a coffin that I made him, and it was just like fireworks when the last spark faded. Grandpa carved my daddy's cradle from an Ozark Chinquapin. Said that would outlast both me and him. Said, son, take that wood someday, make a coffin for me. From the cradle to the grave, the Ozark Chinquapin tree, the Ozark Chinquapin tree. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. clean up all of our mess.